It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dolphins and the Chargers. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the LA Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here. The Dolphins defense ready to go here in the Sunday night opener to this new season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And what continues to jump his game up, his ability to have split vision, the ability to watch the receiver and also see the quarterback deliver the football. That allows him to make a lot more plays on balls in the air.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, such a great week one matchup here, the Dolphins and Chargers. And fairly or unfairly, these two QBs are going to be measured against one another probably for the rest of their careers. Remember, Tua was the number 5 overall pick in 2020, and Justin Herbert followed him at number 6.
And let's add on to it because Joe Burrow went number 1 overall. He's led Cincinnati to 1 Super Bowl appearance. Jordan Love, also a first-rounder, getting his opportunity in 2023. And Jalen Hurts was a second-rounder with Philadelphia, and he's made it to the Super Bowl. So all in all, quite a class.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
The Miami defense back out once again. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. Now their versatile running back, here's Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They'll be looking to get off the field quickly here as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Herbert on first down now. On the screen, this is Eckler. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Herbert now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Again, Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
The Miami defense back out once again. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this is caught by Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
It was another typical season for Williams last year. Big-time playmaking and also an injury that kept him off the field for a few games. Still, put up just under 900 yards to lead Los Angeles, and he picks up the first with that catch.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. I call it no gain there on the first down play. On second down, Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Throw right. And he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Dolphins. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out in this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this third quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Hey, come on now, let's not disappoint. Let's not disappoint. Let's go to work. Let's go, y'all. Ready, run.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Herbert off of play action. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. And we pause for an injury here. It looks like it's Keenan Allen who's in some pain down there. More from L.A. in a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Miami defense back out once again. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Herbert now on second down. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Holding offense.
Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
Still third
The
down.
only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark
Still
off the
third down.
5, and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Big swing by the Dolphins in 2022, acquiring Chubb from Denver in midseason. Only 2.5 sacks in 8 games with his new team, trying to get more consistency at the 2-time Pro Bowler in 2023.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Herbert. That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Miami defense back out once again. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game.
Run.
Herbert on first down now. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Third and long, it's Herbert. Williams brings it in. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You can do it, baby. Showtime. Let's make some noise. It's going to be a good day, boys. Set. Grenade. Grenade.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Herbert back to the air. Throw out wide is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
One last throw here for Herbert. Past the 20. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one. And one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Miami, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here.